if you're afraid to commit, and don't call me in the middle of the night and say that you're not able to be loved. That's not right. No, I don't wanna be that one. Still a million miles from you, so I'm gonna let you go. Oh boy, if you only knew, not a day goes by without you on my mind. You couldn't go on together. You said nothing lasts forever, though you can't deny. Hold it all inside. No, you can trust me. Just close your eyes, knowing that I'm around. I'll be around. Yeah. You're not scared of love, just scared of love. Alright, alright, enough. Just tell me if you want my love or not, or not. 'Cause I don't wanna be that one. Still a million miles from you, yeah. So I'm gonna let you go. Oh boy, if you only knew, not a day goes by without you on my mind. You couldn't go on together. You said nothing lasts forever, though you can't deny. Hold it all inside. No, you can trust me. Just close your eyes, knowing that I'm around. 'Cause I don't wanna be that one. No, still a million miles from you. So I'm gonna let you go. You go. Oh boy, if you only knew, not a day goes by without you on my mind. You couldn't go on together. You said nothing lasts forever, though you can't deny. Hold it all inside. No, you can trust me. Just close your eyes, knowing that I'm around.
Tell him I need my money right now. Brought me the juice, they stole out my crown. Yeah. Sorry to tell you, I know my value. I'm gonna recoup, yeah. But don't waste my energy, my energy. I don't got much, don't be wasting all my energy. I keep it tight, don't let nobody get close to me. My heart is right, don't question my integrity. No, I thought we would be just fine, and I thought your heart was like mine. But let me find out, you've been going around throwing shots, running plots. Come on, man, tryna block my blessings, but no need for comparisons. What's from me won't be from me. Yeah, I'ma go through just to grow through. But pay me what you owe me for, I make what you've been saying about me true, true. Tell him I need my money right now. Brought me the juice, they stole out my crown. Yeah. Sorry to tell you, I know my value. I'm gonna recoup, yeah. Don't waste my loyalty, my loyalty. I let you in back then because I couldn't see, but now it's clear you ain't ever been true to me. My intuition ain't ever lied, I had to leave. Handle your business, do what you think you need to do to get your revenge. But you won't break me, God as my witness. Past the point of no return, I'm on a mission. Tryna block my blessings, but no need for comparisons. What's from me won't be from me. Yeah, I'ma go through just to grow through. But pay me what what you want me for, I make what you've been saying about me true. True. Tell him I need my money right now. Promise that you'll stay stole out my crown. Sorry to tell you, I know my value. I'm gonna recoup, yeah. Don't waste my.
She's putting all of her cards down on the table, knowing there's no way that you'll be able to win this one. But she's somebody else in the making. First, she just gotta stop all the faking, and she'll be there. But she's wondering if it's gonna feel like she's forever. Wondering if it's gonna feel like she's whenever she leaves her safe space. She leaves her safe space. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that will make her feel better? Make her feel better. Then that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. Somebody say, don't be afraid of loving yourself, 'cause that is all you got in the end. You got in the end. But she's wondering if it's gonna feel like she's forever. Wondering if it's gonna feel like she's whenever she leaves her safe space. She leaves her safe space. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that will make her feel better? Make her feel better. Then that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. Talking to myself 'cause I don't know what I want. Yeah, I'm here talking to myself like someone's gonna respond. I'm getting tired of myself 'cause I don't know what I want. But I'm not out here on my own. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that'll make her feel better? Make her feel better. And that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. Yeah, that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. Talking to myself 'cause I don't know what I want. Yeah, I'm here talking to myself like someone's gonna respond. I'm getting tired of myself 'cause I don't know what I want. But I'm not out here on my own.
Yeah. I want a house in the hills I pay big bills for. I ain't got in pocket. I wanna empty out my wallet. I wanna stop motion, stand still. Wallace and Gromit. I wanna talk more endlessly. I wanna neurotically vomit. I want more dollars from my mama. I want a palace in Prada. I want a Gucci bag where I can store my sorrows and hardships. I wanna gold plate my partners. I want endless tomorrows. I want a lot more than I got right now. That's the problem. You could give me every little thing I'd ever want, but I'd never have enough till the day I had it all. Yeah, you can give me every little thing I ever want, but I'd never have enough till the day I had it all.
Oh, I see what you want, baby, but it might be just a little more than I can give you.
On second thought, I want $1 for everyone. not just for my mama. I wanna hit the ball out on random pedestrians. I want my questions to be answered till my brain bored and questionless. I want more self-assurance. I don't ever want to second guess. I want somebody to shut the fuck up. Lest he trying to tell me yes again. I want so many best friends that I can't tell what friendship is. I want the diamonds, gold, and glitter. I want fast cars I'll never whip. I want it all till I'm empty in my castle of everything.
Oh, I see what you want, baby, but I might be just a little more than I can give you. Oh,
I want a cushy job that pay big bills and cheap thrills. Wanna mob out with my homies like Timmy, Tommy, and Dill. I'm not trying to be famous, okay, maybe a lil. Since I'm a rapper, I should buy me some grills and gold frills that I can sleep on while I contemplate pills and peep on, hold still. Might sedate you, just a fire at will. I got an appetite for hardship, big fish meets krill. Don't sleep, don't spill, I ain't got my fill. I want the beauty queen to make me show my pearly whites. The type of movie scene that make you count your blessings twice. It's not the only thing that's on my list, I checked it twice and sent it off to Santa's elves like I've been playing nice.
I see what you want. Oh, I see what you want. Oh, I see what you want. But it might be
A little more than I
give you.
You broke my heart a million times. Can't count the times I made you cry. Oh, we're such a mess now, and we're burning out. I get so sad at the thought of losing you. I'm losing you. I can't bear the thought of losing you. I'm losing you. You're still perfect.
Good morning.
As the day goes by, even the worst ones hate.
Good morning,
they make me smile.
Oh, man.
I stopped the world
so excited.
if it would
read.
give us time. Yeah.
Rich people
To
read.
work things out.
101 black
To work
things.
things out.
101 black things. 101 things a black man should know.
To work things out. Yeah. To work things out.
101 black things a man should know. Good morning, everybody. Who all we got rocking with us today? Lakeisha,
To work things out.
my numero uno.
Can we be honest? You're my comfort zone.
Princessa,
Whatever I say, don't let me go. I know you're angry, babe, and I am cold. I get so sad at
Hey, Sherry.
the thought of losing you. I'm losing you. I can't bear the thought of losing you. I'm losing you. You're still perfect as the day goes by. Even the worst ones hate, they make me smile. I stop the world if it would give us time. Yeah, to work things out. To work things out. To work things out. To work things out. Yeah, yeah. To work things out. To work things out. Oh, yeah. To work things out. To work things out. To work things out. To work things out.
Okay,
Work things out.
just took my vitamins.
Things out.
Just seeing Lakeisha's name made me say, damn, did I take my vitamins?
To work things out.
Lakeisha be making sure I take my vitamins.
To
dog.
work things out. To work things out.
She wrote it at the top. I just looked, but I didn't check. Maybe I saw it subconsciously. I don't know, because I just saw Lakeisha's name. I was like, seeing Lakeisha's name mean I need to go check and see if I took my vitamins. And I did just now. I'm feeling great. I'm glad you guys are here. Welcome to another episode of Rich People Read, where we read a book a month to instruct you in the ways of the successful through the power of reading. We are currently reading a book called 101 Things a Black Man Should Know. 101 Things a Black Man Should Know. The thing about this book is good for Black women too. Even though it's 101 Things a Black Man Should Know, this book is good for Black women too. I mean, he is literally telling it. It's a 31-year-old author that is telling Black men things that he should know that are also good for Black women. Ladies, I want you guys to listen to what we're saying. Also, if you hear something that's specific for Black men, I want you to reverse engineer it, because maybe it's good for your man. Maybe it's good for your son. Maybe it's good for your father. Did you consider that? Ladies, I'm glad you're here listening to 101 Things a Black Man Should Know. It's important that you know these things too. Some of you have sons. Some of you have grandsons. You're raising them. You're nurturing him. Maybe the father's not around as often as we'd like. And some of these things that I'm getting ready to read to you today is good for you to instill in the boy. I prefer it come from a man, but if we got to get it from anywhere, I don't care if it's from a man or a woman. So ladies, maybe I'm going to tell you some things, or I'm going to read some things today that's going to be really conducive for you to ensure that you are instilling this in your boy. Also, ladies, this is good for you to set standards on the kind of man you want. You see, this book is about raising up our men, raising our boys to men and making our men better men. Ladies, it's important that you increase your standards for the type of man that you want. Of course, I'm not talking about the things that you got to do for yourself so you qualify for that man. That's a different conversation. But to be honest with you, it's a small percentage of our community, of the Black men in America, that is just the Pookies and Ray Ray. That's these shiftless niggas. These shiftless dudes. And the reason why they're shiftless is because you ladies allow them to be. You do not increase your standards. And so they have no incentive to be any better. I meet women all the time. Oh, I see somebody said salute. Let me start hold on, you guys. Let me start the contest. Hold on. I saw somebody write salute. My bad. Okay, I just started the contest. As soon as the thing comes up, I want everybody to start typing the word salute in the chat. I want everybody to start typing the word salute in the chat. Mr. Awesome just re-upped everybody. Soldiers, everybody, salute.
Sir, yes, sir.
Let's salute.
Sir, yes, sir.
Let's salute.
Sir, yes, sir.
Mr. Awesome for re-upping. He just re-enlisted in the SR Army. Hoorah. Everybody type salute in the chat. Everybody type salute in the chat. Mr. Awesome is celebrating his 4th month in the SR Army. Hoorah. Everybody type salute in the chat, please. The system is going to pick you up. Everybody type salute. Chris is in it. Kimberly is in it. Miss Dre is in it. Steven is in it. Lakeisha is in it. Everybody's in the contest now. That's right. Jean is in it. You see how it's picking everybody up? Sherry's in it. Good job. At the end of the show, like we do all shows, I do a giveaway. The system automatically, randomly picks a winner. Hopefully it's you. But as I was saying, ladies, the small percentage of Black men that's out there that's shiftless and ain't and the ones that we call the Pookies and the select guy, the guy that the girls all want. He tends to look good, but he ain't worth a damn. He's not husband material. It's a small percentage of Black men out there that's like that. Not a large percent. Don't believe the bullshit. Right? But the thing is, these men exist because you ladies allow them. You sleep with them. You fuck them. You let them drive your cars. You give them your tax return money. These shiftless men are only shiftless because you allow it. Ladies, if you raise your standards in the men that you select, if you raise your standards in the men that you select, these men will be forced to become better men. If you close your legs and cut that pussy off, guess what'll happen? Guess what'll happen? But if they don't have to pay for nothing, if they don't have to earn it, if they don't have to do much of anything to get that pussy, then they won't, ladies. They won't. Ladies, I'm glad you're here listening to 101 Things a Black Man Should Know, because you need to know them too. These are the things that I want you to listen to so you can expect them in the men that you decide to lay with. The men in my channel over here, this is what we're striving for. This is what we're striving for. We're not average over here. We strive to be above average. So I'm glad you guys are here. We're getting ready to read number 26 through 50 of 101 Things a Black Man Should Know. It's going to be a fast read, you guys. It's going to be a fast read. I am so happy that each one of you guys are here. I'm so happy that each one of you guys are here. Did everybody drink their BCAAs? Is everybody drinking their BCAAs? Is everybody getting their amino acids? This is the easiest way to drink water. Most of you guys, and don't lie to me, I know y'all out there sipping sodas. You guys are out there sipping sodas and drinking juices and sugary drinks. Everybody throw your ones up.
Being number one isn't easy.
Everybody throw your ones up to my man, Mr. Awesome. He always taking care of the channel. He said, read the 4th month message, Shan. I read it. Look, let me scroll up. I read the 4th month message, bro. I read it. Where'd it go? Where did it go? Damn. I'm gonna find it. Where'd that sucker go, man? It was from Mr. Awesome. Hold on. I think I read the system one. See, here's the system one, Mr. Awesome. This one says, Mr. Awesome celebrates 4 months of membership. Oh, Shan, you dipped on the war meeting last night on King Talk. I wanted to hear your thoughts on it. Salute. Yeah, I know. I did dip last night at King Talk over on the Lapeef Network. For those that don't know, I do a Tuesday night show at the Lapeef Network. Fantastic network. Great people over there. Great people. Anton Daniels, awesome dude. J.R. Lapeef, awesome dude. Chicago Rilla, awesome dude. The whole team. And I do a show. They allow me to come on their show on Tuesday nights, and we do a show. Last night, I had to dip. I had to take care of some stuff. Sorry about that, bro. I won't let you down next time, Mr. Awesome. I won't let you down, Mr. Awesome. Hey, but you know what, Mr. Awesome? You still the stream sponsor, bro. You still the stream sponsor with that $2 super chat. Thank you for the blessing, my man. Let me put you up. Mr. Awesome is our stream sponsor, you guys. He is now on the screen. You'll see him scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Stream sponsor. Appreciate you, bro. Everybody, thank you for throwing your ones up to Mr. Awesome for that $2 super chat. Thank you for the blessing, man. Thank you for supporting this channel continuously for months. Shit, for 4 months. You're going on a third of beyond a quarter of the year. You're on a third of the year. Man, I appreciate you, bro. I'm happy. I'm blessed to have you here, Mr. Awesome. Thank you, man. Ladies, gentlemen, are you drinking your juices? Are you drinking water? This is really water, but it's really tasty. There's no sugar. It's sweet, but it's no sugar. It's easy to drink. It's easy to drink. Sometimes I'll do a show and I'll start at the top like this, and it'll be done by the time I'm done with a show. I got to go refill it. I know you guys aren't drinking water like you're supposed to. I know you're out there drinking Coca-Cola, Sprite, Dr. Pepper. Don't lie, Fanta. Come on. Oh, or you get the Diet Coke because you think it's because it don't have no sugar. No. Drink water. And if you want to make it easy, drop 2 scoops of BCAAs in it and you'll be good to go all day long. It saves you money as well because when you go to lunch, when you take your lunch break at work, you don't have to order a combo. No combo needed. You just get the essential part of the meal, skip the French fries, and you have your BCAAs that you take with you. You saved money, and you got rid of those carbohydrates, the bad ones that came with those potatoes. Come on, you guys. We're going to be smart. We're going to be smart across the board. We're going to be smart in entrepreneurship. We're going to be smart in our relationships, and we're going to be smart with our fitness and health. I appreciate you guys. Let's get ready to read. I'm ready. We're going to knock out number 26 through 50 of 101 Things of Every Black Man Should Know. Without further ado, I want you guys to turn your volumes up because I'm going to read it to you. You may be at work. You may be driving right now. You may be chilling. You got your earbuds in, your AirPods or whatever. Turn the volumes up so you can listen to me read this to you. If you purchased it because it's only $2.99, you can get it at Amazon for $2.99 so you can have this on your phone at all times. These 101 things that we're reading is ammunition to make you a better person, and also gives you an insight and an edge up on these intellectual conversations that you have with people out and about. See, I read this kind of stuff, so when I engage in conversations with people, I know what I'm talking about. Have you ever been with somebody, and you can't do this with rich people, by the way. Let me explain something to you. When you're with rich people, you can't be quiet because then they're going to think that you don't belong there. You have to be able to engage in the conversations that rich and wealthy people have in those spaces. If you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, you won't be hanging around them too much longer. So if you want to be involved, if you want to get around people that's getting it like you want to get it, you have to be able to speak their lingo. You have to be able to be intellectually astute enough to hold a conversation with them. These kind of things that we're reading helps you. So go grab it. It's only $2.99. You'll have it on your smartphone forever. You can refer to it whenever you want. Come on, you guys, think smart. Let's make it happen. All right. Let's switch over. We are on number 26. Monday we read numbers 1 through 25. Today we're knocking out numbers 26 through 50. All right. Turn your volumes up. I'm getting ready to read. I'm so glad you guys are here. Black men. This is number 26 of 101 things you should know. Your true heritage is Africa. Number 26. Whether you will admit it or not, Africa is your homeland. Of course, it's hard to believe that when all you have known is America, but keep in mind that you were stolen from Africa. You are a descendant of the slaves who lived through the dehydration, the shackles, laying in feces next to corpses at the bottom of a dark ship floor and auctioned off as an objects once reaching America. While many were tossed overboard as punishment for not wanting to become a slave or tortured to show other slaves what would happen if they retaliated. Your ancestors made it to America with suffering and fear in their heart and led to your existence in this place called America. However, this separation caused many black people to eventually become alienated from their own country, in which today we feel is not ours. Africa is your heritage, black man. It is your homeland. Wait, hold on, you guys. Hold on, you guys. Oh, okay. I got a text message. It was kind of important. Sorry about that. Africa is your heritage and homeland. And until you claim it, black men, until you claim it, you will never have a true country to call your own. That's number 26 of 101 things you should know. Brothers, here's number 27. Number 27 things that you should know is you are different than other races. Everything from the way you walk, the way you talk, to the sway in your step, you are different, brothers. You are not only influential, but you have a rhythm of your own. Accept your difference and be proud of it. Understand that what the European culture forces on you as the best may not be the best for you. Shakespeare may not be the best storyteller to you, and that is perfectly okay. You may enjoy Stevie Wonder versus Mozart, and that too is perfectly okay. Everything from your physical characteristics, eyes, ears, your nose, your lips, right, to your genes is different, and you should accept that and be proud of it, black men. All right? Be proud of that. Number 28 of 101 things that I want all you brothers to know. Your color does matter. You see, if your color didn't matter, then what is the purpose of asking? Don't be so naive to surveys that claim they are only gathering data for affirmative action or to serve you better. Come on, bro. Not only are you identified by your color, but you are still stereotyped by it as well. To identify a man as the first black man to achieve something is another clear example of color matters and how being colorblind is impossible. Don't fall for that I don't see color bullshit. Color matters. Number 29 of the things that you need to know, brothers, you make up the highest percentage of America's prison rate. You need to know this. In a country where you make up less than 7% of the population, because we're not counting our sisters. We're not counting our sisters. Black men in the United States of America, of every walking, talking human being in this country, black men make up less than 7% of them. It's amazing how you make up over 40% of the prison rate. Think about that. It's only 7% of the population in America that's black men. But we make up 40%, over 40% of the prison rate. The sight of a black man in shackles, captured, and being told what to do should be a clear reminder of slavery, and all the more reason for staying your ass out of prison. Yet the number of black men behind bars is constantly increasing. You are and have been a target from day one. And as long as you continue to fall into the system's traps, the rate of black men in prison will continue to increase. This cycle is by far the most destructive amongst black men. We are 7% of this population, over 40% of the prison inmates. Come on, brothers. Let's stop. We're not going to fall for the okie doke no more. Now we have mass communication. Let's get it together. Number 30 of the 101 things a black man should know. Bruh, I like this one. Ain't no need to front, man. Ain't no need to front. Acting like someone you are not or pretending to have something that you don't have is foolish, bro. If fronting is the only way for you to get attention from a particular person or a crew, then imagine what will happen when they find out the actual truth. Be yourselves, black men. Be yourself, brothers. If people can't accept you for you, then chances are you don't need them in your life. Don't stunt for the gram. Don't stunt for the gram. All right. Sidebar. I got into an argument a while back. I'll give you guys a quick story. On Facebook, one of my friends took a picture with a cigar in his mouth at some party or lounge or some event. I forget what it was, man. But he had a cigar in his mouth, you know, and it was snipped and it was burning. And he was taking a picture like this, right? And somebody took the photo. He posted it on. The nigga don't even smoke cigars. And he ain't got no money. Like he goes to a cigar lounge all the time. And when I was like, bro, what are you doing? What's this? What's this photo? Oh man, I was just, no nigga, you fronting. You making it seem like you this big boss all on face. This is kind of before Instagram was pop. This is all on Facebook. Popping a cigar. What you looking for? A bunch of likes? You want everybody to think that you got it going on, that you roll up to the cigar lounge all the time, and you got these Cuban cigars, Cohibas, or whatever it is, that you the boss. Nigga, sit down. Make some money before you out here taking pictures with cigars in your mouth that you probably coughed when the camera wasn't taking your picture. Ain't no future in your fronting, fellas. Don't do that. Stop that. All right? Let's go. Number 31. There is nothing wrong with questioning the morals of the white world. For hundreds of years, many white people have pushed their way of life onto other cultures. However, much of their wealth and supposed inventions were obtained during the brutal acts of slavery and were passed on to their families. Shout out to Dennis Johnson for subscribing. Thank you. Welcome to the family, bro. The racial and corrupt government structures that they set up and continue to run today can be blamed for much destruction in black communities and other cultures worldwide. While it is important to know that all white people are not bad, all white people are not racist, it is equally important to question their morals. Doing so will give you an understanding of why your true history is not being taught in the educational system. You guys heard what happened in Texas, in the Texas Unified School District. The things that's not being taught in the educational system and why there is so much animosity towards them. Think about the books. Remember what happened recently where somebody was like, it was a bunch of people didn't want them to teach about black excellence. I think it was like maybe Osaka, or was it maybe they were going to teach about Serena Williams, and the white parents said that it was going to make their white children feel bad. The white parents protested discussing black excellence in school because they felt that it would make the white girls feel bad. You can't make this shit up. Let's read number 32 of the 101 things a black man should know in America. You must learn to save money. You must learn to save money. Financial freedom. Ooh, it feels so good. I just can't explain to you when you got money, the weight that comes off your shoulders. Fellas, financial freedom is one of the biggest problems plaguing black men today. Living paycheck to paycheck is not only a stressful situation, but a nightmare if or when a financial emergency comes up. By not having a savings, you are not only unprepared for increases in your day-to-day, but a candidate for unforeseen debt. Learn to pay yourself by taking a % of every dollar earned and setting it aside as an emergency savings. In addition, black men, discipline yourself to save money at home as well as in the bank. All right. Number 33. You do not need a white face at the head of your company to succeed. Oh, I got stories for this. I got stories for this. I'm gonna save this for for the members videos. Fellas, while it is said that we live in a free society, many black-owned companies, this is for my entrepreneurs out there, many black-owned companies feel that they need to have a white face at the head of their company in order to succeed. I got to tell you guys, sidebar, I got to tell you guys about my journey and what I needed to do, and then what I reverted to eventually after I learned some shit. Many black-owned businesses choose to hide the fact that they are black-owned in order to secure major contracts. However, hiding that fact that it's a black-owned company may be doing more damage than good, as many of the contracts obtained with white faces are simply disguising the fact that blacks are capable of doing the actual work. You are covering up the fact that black people are capable of heading that company. You might be doing more harm than good. Let's continue. Number 34. Brothers, it is okay to plan for years ahead. For years ahead. Sidebar, before I read this, because remember, I haven't read this book. I'm reading this as we go. It is okay to plan for years ahead. And I'll tell you why. The story I was told. Hiroshima was bombed in 1945. World War II. Some people question, why didn't Japan retaliate? Scholars argue they did retaliate, but they didn't retaliate using military force. What did Japan do? They retaliated economically. Economic warfare. You know what they did? They started buying up everything. The Japanese started buying up everything. They started buying your skyrise building. Do you know who owns the skyrise buildings downtown in your city? The banks own most of them, but not all. Some private equity firms, some private owners, but not all. The companies started. Who bought Motown? Berry Gordy sold Motown. Do you know who bought Motown, ladies and gentlemen? Do you know who bought Motown from Berry Gordy? The Japanese said, "Oh, you gonna bomb us? Okay." They didn't think of the moment. The Japanese thought of the future to win that war. So, although tomorrow is not promised, planning for years ahead is a good way to ensure your financial security in the future. With all the Social Security and Medicare issues, having a retirement plan doesn't depend on the government. Let me read that again. With all the Social Security and Medicare issues, having a retirement plan that doesn't depend on the government is a very wise decision. In addition to your own well-being, securing the future for your loved ones should be a part of your planning for the future. Seek insurance and complete a well-living trust. Get involved in a 401k, 403b, or whatever retirement plan your employer offers. Keep accurate records of your contributions, and in addition, save money on the side. Number 35. We only got 15 more to go, guys. Brothers, all black men, if you're a black man, I hope you can hear me. I hope my audio is good. If you're a black man, please listen. Greeting, and we talked about this just last night on King Talk. We talked about this just last night on King Talk. It was me and Trill. We were discussing, because I was telling Trill how brothers be walking and mean mugging. And you got to kind of disable them. Brothers just be walking down the street, just mad. Just mad. We were talking about the culture of black people and the image portrayal that black men have to have. Brothers, greeting another black man does not make you soft. That's exactly what I told Trill. I said, look, man, I grew up in the 80s in the gangbanging era, and you just had a pimp in your walk. It's like, nigga, what set you from? And it's just mad, just always mad. And it took me some years to gain wisdom to start diffusing those brothers. Now when I see a brother just mad, mean walking down the street, I make it a point. Hey, how you doing, black man? I make that brother smile. I make that brother smile. Ricky Williams on King Talk last night was saying that when he sees a brother, because where he lives is predominantly white, when he sees another brother, hey brother, how you doing? He goes out of his way to greet that brother. Brothers, greeting another black man does not make you soft. When being greeted by another black man, greeting him back does not take away from your manhood. With all that's going on with black men, it's ridiculous to see a black man greet another only to get a mean stare back. That's ridiculous, man. During slavery, blacks were separated from their family and villages as a way to divide and conquer. It also prevented the slaves from communicating like we get to do now, right? This is mass communication. We talking to each other now, right? That's why we got to get it together. Sidebar. That's why we getting it together, because now we have means to communicate, to talk about our issues, iron them out, and take us to where we're supposed to be. It also prevented the slaves from communicating during the language barriers, and yet without those barriers, many still refuse to communicate. Rather, you are trying to be a thug or just too snobby. You just one of them uppity motherfuckers, because it ain't got to be gangbanging. Sidebar, it ain't got to be tough street shit. You could be in a suit down in the financial district of Los Angeles, and you just snobby, just a little snobby, uppity fucking bourgeois, just snippy motherfucker with a chip on your shoulder. Whether you're trying to be a thug or just too snobby to acknowledge your fellow black man, drop the ego, bro, and greet your fellow black man. It does not make you soft. Number 36. Your dating, black men, listen up. Listen up. Your dating preference is your business. While dating out of your race may be a huge issue, your dating preference is your business. Love has no color and therefore no preference but to the person in love. In this world, you must coexist, and while doing so, you will come across other races that you find attractive. You might find that Puerto Rican sister attractive. You might find that white lady attractive. You might find that Hispanic sister attractive. You might find that Caucasian sister attractive. You might. However, never let that preference cause you to forget who you are, black man. Did you hear that last part? Despite who you're interested in romantically, never let that make you forget who you are, black man. Everybody, my man Ricky is here. Did I just call him out? Did I just conjure him up? I just talked about Ricky. I don't know. Did I call him up? Everybody throw your ones up.
Being number one isn't easy.
Everybody throw your ones up for my man Ricky. Everybody throw your ones up for my man Ricky. He says, he threw a super chat. He said, Shan, we got to forgive one another. Exactly. Ricky is a stream sponsor. He's up there. He shared. He gave a $2 super chat. He's blessed the channel. We call these blessings over here. He's blessed the channel. He has blessed the channel with an investment. Ricky Williams boxing. Let's update that stream. And now we got my man Ricky. How's it go? Going across the screen along with Mr. Austin. Both of these brothers has blessed the channel with a $2 super chat. They didn't have to transfer their $2 from their bank account to my bank account, but they did anyway. They didn't have to do that. They could have just sat there. He could have said what he said on his own, but he said it and put $2 on it. Every dollar matters, right? Thank you, Ricky. I appreciate that blessing, man. And you are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. We got to love. We got to start forgiving one another. All right, let's continue. Number 37, brothers. Number 37. You will never be another race, no matter how hard you try. Don't you? Come on, sidebar. How many of us know that one brother that just wish he hangs out with others, he dresses, he looks, he hates the fact that he is who he is. He wants to be them others so bad. Everybody, throw your ones up to my bro.
Being number one isn't easy.
RCC 72 came in with the $20 super chat. My man came in with the $20 super chat. RCC says we must develop and maintain the capacity to forgive. This is exactly what Ricky just said. He who is devoid of the power to forgive is devoid of the power of love. That's a quote from Martin Luther King. He who does not have the power to forgive does not have the power to love. My man, RCC 72. Thank you for the. I wish there was like levels of thanks. Like I can continue to give different levels of thanks. But I gotta just keep saying thanks. It's like how many times can I say thank you? RCC is always blessing the channel. It's like he don't stop. He don't stop. Now he's a stream sponsor. Thank you, RCC. Thank you, my bro. You know, RCC is also a member. He's a member, and he's at the top level of this channel. He's a soldier at the highest level. He is a special forces soldier. Shout out to my man, RCC 72. Thank you, bro, for your continued support. You encourage me to continue to do what we do in the mornings when we work out. You encourage me to come here an hour and a half later and be ready to do this. You're encouraging me. Now I have staff that's helping me put the shows together, and we're going to launch all of our high value all of our shows. We're working on it now. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, and you're helping me do that. I appreciate you. And then everybody throw your ones up to Sharon.
Being number one isn't easy.
Everybody throw your ones up to Sharon. We're going to continue to read. I'm sorry, but you guys, when people give me super chats, I got to acknowledge that. Because that's what we call going above and beyond, the call of duty. Over here at the SR Army, when people give super chats, we call that going above and beyond the call of duty. The call of duty is for you to just be here and listen, to watch this show. But to be here, listen, and watch this show, and then bless the show with a super chat, that's above and beyond the call of duty. So shout out to Sharon. She hit us with a super sticker. Thank you so much, Sharon. I appreciate your blessing and your investment in my show. I appreciate you. You always blessing the channel too, Sharon. Thank you so much. Let's continue, guys. I know you guys know that person that just don't, it's almost like they wish they wasn't black. Listen, you will never be, brothers, you will never be another race, no matter how hard you try. Talking with proper English and bleaching your skin or dating other races will not erase the fact that you are a black man. Period. Full stop. You will never be another race, no matter what you do. Many black men work so hard at being accepted, man. They often try to become the race that they are being rejected by. Bottom line, brothers, like it or not, you are a black man, and nothing can change that. Number 38, the effects of slavery are still present today. Not only did slavery affect your ancestors back then, but it affects you also today, 2022. Brothers, it affects you right now, February 23rd, 2022, today. From your eating habits to the widespread illiteracy problem in black communities, slavery can be blamed. It has even been argued that the tradition of beating slaves is the reason many blacks beat their children as a form of punishment. Go get that whip. Go get that whip off the tree. Listen to what he just said, you guys. It has been argued that the tradition of beating slaves is the reason many blacks beat their children as a form of punishment. Go to the tree and go get a stick. Go get me a whip. Take the leaves off. Bring it in here. Bring it to Big Mama. Bring it to Mama. Bring me that whip. Really? Bring the whip? Sidebar. Go to the tree. Go to the tree. Crack off a branch and bring the whip so I can whip you. I'm just saying what I'm saying. Racism, poverty, high blood pressure, dietary concerns, speech, financial problems, and fatherless homes are just a few effects of slavery. However, by understanding these things, it is important for you to readjust your lifestyle to erase the effects of slavery and regain your true self. Number 39 of 101 things every black man should know. White women are no better than black women. Can I say that? Let me say it a little louder for the people in the back. White women are no better than black women. Did you hear me? Want me to say it in Spanish? Blanco, señora, es no bueno para negro, señoras. That's my best Spanish, you guys. White women are no better than black women. Having a relationship with a white woman is okay. And it's clearly your business, right? We just talked about that. Doing so because you think she's better than a black woman is not only foolish, but disrespectful to your heritage. Many black men have made public statements that white women are easier to live with. Oh man, she's just easier to deal with, you know? And more sexually submissive than black women. However, brothers, just because a black woman won't give in to your every need or can see through all your games, especially if you pookie, right? Especially if you coming with some pookie shit. You got that pookie energy. And she sees through all your games, doesn't make her any less of a woman, bro. But in fact, the kind of strong woman you want in your corner. For years, black women have been abandoned by their black men and exploited as money-hungry sex objects. I disagree with that last statement. I disagree with that last statement. Let me be clear. I disagree with that last statement, but I'm reading this book. But who can blame them for their attitudes after being left alone to raise your children, treated as if they are incapable of marriage amongst wealth and victims to the same racial issues black men are subjected to? I disagree with that statement. I personally disagree. I'm going to call it like I see it. I'm going to read the book, but I think that's bullshit that I just read. Bottom line, black and white women can love you or hate you the same. That's true. I agree with that. I agree with that. In fact, I kind of disagree. I believe black women can love you harder, can love you more, can care more than others. That's just me. So I'm going to say I agree with that last statement, equal or better. Black women can love you or hate you the same. Black women can love you more than others. I'm going to put that out there. That's what Shannon believes. But that's just me. All right, let's continue. I ain't here to beef with the book. Number 40. Having a baby does not make you a man. That's word. That's a bar. If this was a rap, that's a bar. Number 40, brothers. Having a baby does not make you a man. There is much more to being a man than just creating a baby. Protecting and providing for that baby. Protecting and providing for that baby. Sidebar, what does Shannon say that all men on the planet need to do? 4 P's. Y'all know what it is. You know what I teach y'all. Y'all know what the 4 P's are. We provide, we protect, we procreate, and we problem solve. He is talking about protecting and providing for that baby is what makes you a man. Many black men brag about taking care of their kids as if it's an achievement, but it's not. It's your responsibility. Don't brag about taking care of your kids. Nigga, you're supposed to. That's like bragging the fact that you breathe in oxygen. You're supposed to. You brag. Do you brag about washing your stinking ass? Oh man, I took a shower today. Man, I took a shower. And I brushed my teeth. And Matt, you hear how that sounds? Yeah, man. Ain't nobody, nigga, I take showers. I take a shower. I brush my teeth. You better give me some love. I'm one of the niggas out here that's taking showers and brushing his teeth. What? You're supposed to wash your stinking ass and brush your stinking breath. We don't brag about washing our ass and brushing our teeth, so don't brag about being a father. You're supposed to be. In addition, maturing from making childish mistakes is what makes you a man. Number 41, you must be in control of yourself. We talked about this last night on King Talk. This was actually the title of the show. It was more about controlling your emotions. You and only you control your reactions to any given situation. Yeah, this is exactly what last night's show was all about on King Talk at the Lapeef Network. Controlling your emotions. When you overreact to the point of doing something illegal or completely unethical, you can end up with an issue worse than the issue that caused your reaction. Like somebody step on your white J's. Oh, you just went to the Foot Locker, or you got those fresh white J's, no crease, and they pure white. You walking funny because you don't want to put a crease in them, and you don't want no dirt, and then somebody comes, steps right on your white J's, runs they dirty ass shoes right across the top. Do you know how many people are in jail today, dead today, because somebody stepped on their shoe? When you overreact to the point of doing something illegal or completely unethical, you can end up with an issue worse than the issue that caused your reaction. I have a family member, I won't get into whose spouse is in prison because somebody stole their coin. They were a coin collector, and somebody stole their coin, and they tried to run that person over with a truck. So now he's in prison right now for attempted murder. He's in prison right now for attempted murder because he tried to run over somebody who stole his coin. It was like a 1915 dime or some shit like that, worth about $150. So you got a dime or a quarter or a nickel from fucking the 1905 that's worth $150, and then somebody tried to take it, and you get so mad that you tried to kill him with your truck. Today, as I speak, on Wednesday, February 23rd, 2022, that person is in prison for attempted murder. This is the spouse of one of my family members. It's all, hindsight is 2020. You guys heard that term. It's always clear after the fact, but would you try to run and kill another human being because they took your fucking coin? No. But you overreacted. And like this says right here, something completely on that can end you with an issue. You can end up with an issue worse than the issue that caused your reaction. Imagine doing time, attempted murder time, because somebody took your fucking nickel. Brothers, use your head, cool, calm, and collective. Learn to listen to your instincts and always choose the right over the wrong. After all, by not being in control of yourself, your emotions, you are setting yourself up for someone else to control you. Like your girl, like the police, like the warden. Fellas, how many times have you gotten into an argument with your girl? You punched a hole in the wall. You slammed the door. Something fell off. You slammed you hit the wall so hard, you broke the glass. You fucked up your car. That's worse than what you was mad about. Get your emotions under control, fellas. Men, get under control. The outcome of your anger oftentimes is worse than the reason that you're angry. Let's continue. Number 42. Brothers, I need you guys to obtain health insurance. Did you guys see the post that I had where I went to the hospital because I thought I had a kidney stone? Got to the hospital. Doctor was like, they took my blood, ran full blood test, took my urine, did the full urine test, shot me up with contrast. You know, they did their contrast through an IV, and then put me in that CT scan, the big donut, right? Lay down flat, keep your arms flat, raise them up, bring them down, raise them up, bring them down. Okay, take a deep breath, hold it. I had to do all that shit, and they pushed me into that machine with the big donut, and it scanned my body. Hour later, the doctor came back and said, Shannon, you are one of the most healthiest 50-year-old, because I'm 49 and a half. So he's like, you're one of the most healthiest 50-year-old in the nation. Top 5% healthy. Nothing's wrong with you. Help other people that's going to come and replay this video so that they watch the chat too. And they want to see what you're saying. Give them some knowledge. Give them some information that that can help them. This is going to be played for thousands of people to come in the future. All right. Number 43. Fellas, do not depend on the educational system for self-awareness. Don't do that. Hold on. In no way can you depend on the educational system to teach you about you, other than when it comes to issues of slavery or civil rights. One of the most destructive forces working against you is education. Knowing your true history, capability, and seeing your people succeeding in something that doesn't have racial struggles attached to it will give you the confidence and pride in yourself that you need. True self-awareness can only be obtained by rejecting the image of weakness and dependency instilled in you the first day of grade school. All right, let's continue. Number 44 of the 101 things black men should know. Black men must come together. This is what Ricky Williams was just talking about. He talked about it here just a minute ago. Our RCC 72 talked about it here just a minute ago. And Ricky Williams was emphasizing it last night on the King Talk show. That was his biggest takeaway. That was his main point. Brothers, we need to come together. Solutions was his thing. Black men must unite for the betterment of our culture, period. Being divided over religious, gangs, business, or whatever other issues is only that, just an issue. There is nothing more powerful than unity. Fighting over turf or petty issues only adds to the struggles and ensures that our people will never get ahead. Let's go. Number 45. Number 45. Your baby mama is not your only drama. While it is impossible to ignore your baby's mama when she is on her rampage, understand that her drama is small in comparison to the other drama in your life, bro. Your stress levels, responsibilities, attitude, and most importantly, the psychological effects on your child or children are some of the other dramas that need your attention, man. Many black men get so frustrated with their baby mama that they lose sight of the most important thing and end up in trouble with the law or abandoning their child or children. Your irrational acts is what she is looking for as a way to control you. Pay attention to the bigger picture, brothers. Pay attention to the bigger picture, please. Let's continue. Number 46. We only got 5 more. We only got 5 more. You are stronger than you will ever get credit for. Ooh. Black men, you are stronger than you'll ever get credit for. Regardless of the negative stereotypes placed. RCC. Bro, you already the stream sponsor, RCC. You're already the stream sponsor. Now I gotta update it. I gotta add a 10 spot on it. Now RCC is at $30 for the day. What does RCC say? He wanted my attention, obvious. Or he wanted to say something important. The easiest way to strike your enemy, is to get them to fight each other. He's talking about how brothers need to coming together. The easiest way to strike your enemy is to get them to fight each other. Not you fighting them. It's to get them to fight each other. Sidebar. I'm going to go back to what he just said. I didn't realize that about gang banging until I became older. You see, after Jim Crow and civil rights movement, when Crips and Bloods was invented, it took me a long time to realize that was white supremacy that did that. They figured they devised a way to get us to kill each other. They didn't have to burn crosses and it was unnecessary. They figured a way that they can make it so we can kill each other. It became super easy. We kill way more. Crips and Bloods didn't kill way more than you could shake a stick at from white folk throughout the 20th century. Think about it, man. Shout out to my man RCC for that. Let me throw that back up on the screen. The easiest way to strike your enemy is to get them to fight each other. And it worked. And they did a number on us. Let's continue, guys. Let's continue. Uh-oh, we got another super chat. I saw it right here. Hold on, I just saw that. BW Chambers. BW Chambers says, look, great stream, brother. Salute to Rich People Read. Everybody throw your ones up to RCC.
Being number one isn't easy.
Everybody throw your ones up to BW Chambers. BW Chambers, this is a new blessing. BW Chambers, this is new. BW Chambers, we appreciate you, bro. We appreciate you. We don't call it donations over here. We call it blessings. You blessed this channel and invested in this channel $10 where you didn't have to do that. I thank you for that, man. Thank you for that, BW Chambers. And thank you for the kind words, man. Great stream. Salute to Rich People Read. Salute to you, Hua.
Hooah!
All right, guys, let's continue. We got 5 more and we're done for the day. You are stronger than you'll ever get credit for. Regardless of the negative stereotypes placed on black men, the truth is that you are a survivor by nature. Surviving slavery, brutality in America, racial profiling, and now the fight to regain your culture, you have stood strong. For years, black men have taken their struggles and turned them into a form of entertainment, like hip hop, right? Hip hop was struggle turned into entertainment. Your strength has brought forth a culture that is spreading worldwide and being adapted by cultures that once rejected you. Yeah, how many people is rapping overseas? Don't even look like us. However, throughout all the drama and many survival stories, remember that you are stronger than you'll ever get credit for. You won't get credit for the shit that we do. I mean, even jazz. We could talk about rhythm and blues, but we could talk about jazz. Some would argue we could talk about country western music. Come on. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Let's continue. Number 47. Never turn your back on your race. Never turn your back on your race. There is nothing more ridiculous than a black man being racist against his own race. Becoming angry or having issues with another black man or woman is no reason to assume all blacks are the same. Being black and angry about an issue with black people should be all the more reason for you to embrace your race and try to teach others how not to disrespect their race. Trying to become accepted by another race or thinking another race is better than your own is foolish and a quick way to end up rejected by the people you may one day have to stand side by side with. Ain't that how they did? Oh, that's how they felt about OJ, right? It's like, you need us now. Oh, you need us now, huh? You need us now? Oh, okay. All right. I don't know how many I was there in 1995, but I was there. Let's continue. Number 48. We only got 3 left. Life is what you make it, brothers. Life is what you make it. Too many black men reminisce on what their life could have been instead of envisioning what their life can be. Did you see the post that I put up on my Instagram with the hourglass? The guy explaining the hourglass and saying that the sand in the bottom of the hourglass is the past and the sand at the top of the hourglass is the future. And the sand at the bottom is where so many people dwell in. People are always dwelling in the past. You can't even see the future, so you don't even know how much sand you should be paying attention to right now. Too many black men reminisce in the bottom half of the hourglass, the sand that's already gone. They reminisce on what their life could have been instead of envisioning what their life can be. By understanding that you control your life, you will place yourself in a position to determine the outcome of your actions. Here we go. Let's continue. 49. Fellas, brothers, black men, you do not have to be like your father to be a man. Although loving and admiring your father is a good thing, trying to be like him to impress him is not. Most fathers want the best for their children, but tend to be overpowering, making their son feel as if he must be like him to gain his approval. However, that is not the case. It is okay to be yourself and take on your own path. Doing so does not make you any less of a man. In fact, realizing your differences and going after what makes you happy is a clear sign of you becoming a man. All right. Admire your father. Love your father. Embrace your father. Hold him at a high esteem. But you don't have to become your father. Be you. You'll still be a man. Hoorah. Let's continue. Javaro is in the house. Javaro's in the house. I miss my guy, Javaro. Javaro says he's on lunch at the plantation. Keep up the great work. He just came and dropped off. He does this all the time, by the way. For those that don't know Javaro Forbes, he does this all the time. He does this. He'll pull up. Here, Shannon, let me throw that on the show. And then he'll dip out. Javaro's in the house. He gave a super. He doesn't have anything to really say. He just said, look, Shan, here's the dub. Let me put it on the show. Let me help the show continue. Thank you, Javaro, for your continued blessing. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your investment in the show. The same stuff I tell you week after week, Javaro. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You know we miss you over at the workouts in the morning. Just want to put that out there. Hey, no pressure. No pressure, bro. No pressure. My man, Javaro, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much. And the last thing of the day, all white people are not evil. Brothers, sisters, all white people are not evil. Despite the horrors of slavery, the struggles during the civil rights movement, and the racial issues still present today, all white people are not evil. Let's put a pause on that. Everybody. Let's give a salute to our newest enlisted soldier, Mr. B.W. Chambers. Everybody, salute.
Sir, yes, sir.
B.W. Chambers, salute.
Sir, yes, sir.
B.W. Chambers, salute.
Sir, yes, sir.
Everybody throw your salutes up. He has joined the SR Army. We are not the U.S. Army. We are the SR Army, where we take lives to the next level. He has unlocked additional content and perks at this YouTube channel that most regular, average public people cannot see. B.W. Chambers, thank you so much, brother. I will not let you down. Thank you for joining the Army. We need you. We love you. We embrace you. And we're glad to have you. Hoorah. Appreciate you, bro.
Sir, yes, sir.
He got his rank, y'all. Look at his name. He got his 1 bar. He's gonna get up to the gold bars. He's gonna get some rank. You know, it's on its way. Hoorah. Last one for the day, guys, and I'm gonna let you go. All white people are not evil. They're not. I agree with that 100%. 100%. Despite the horrors of slavery, the struggles during the civil rights movement, and the racial issues still present today, all white people are not evil. In fact, there are some black people that are more destructive towards blacks than whites. Even during the era of slavery and civil rights, there were many white people who lost their lives. They died. White people died in the fight to help black people. In today's society, there are many white people who truly committed to fighting the issue of racism. By thinking, and fellas, I know some of your thinking is limited, and it's probably due to your travels. It's probably because you don't get out much. You probably do not extend past a 10-mile radius of where you grew up. You don't go anywhere. You get all your food, your entertainment, where you sleep, where you work is all within a 10-mile radius of your house, and you generally just don't go past that. Right? By thinking all white people are evil, you are exhibiting racism yourself, which makes you no better. I'm not going to say racism. See, I don't agree with that part. I'll say you are exhibiting bigotry. You're exhibiting prejudice. But I'm not going to say racism. But I'll read the book as written. I'll read the book as written. By thinking all white people are evil, you are exhibiting racism yourself, which makes you no better than any oppressor. However, that is not to say racism doesn't exist. It does, but it's far more disguised than it once was. And that's it for today, fellas. That's it for today. Let's switch over. Y'all still with me? Y'all still with me? I know, right? Peter invested prejudice. We can use that. Racism? Probably not. Ladies and gentlemen, we are done. We are finished for the day. I appreciate you. I told you we do easy reads over here. How long we been here? An hour and 24 minutes. That's nothing. It's nothing. And I'll be talking a lot. I extend the reading because I talk a lot. Thank you so much, everybody. Subscribe to the channel, please. Hoorah to the new soldiers and subscribers. Hoorah.
Being number one isn't easy.
To the people that supported the channel with a super chat. My name is Mr. Shannon. Thank you for reading along with us today. Remember, reading is the way to expand your mind and your bank account. Tune in next time to Rich People Read. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I really do. I really do. And you, my friends, are dismissed.
Yeah. Escucha. Mío en tu habitación, solo los 2 segundos que hay que detener. Porque si no siento tu voz o tu olor, te extraño y te quiero ver. Quiero ver. Tanto me falta. Todas esas noches tan soñadas. Que me levantes la mirada. Tú tienes pinta de indicada. Me haces falta, bebé. Dime qué tengo que hacer pa' tenerte de una vez, pa' no poderte perder. Dulce, eres mi bombón. Te quiero melocotón. Por ti corro un maratón. Solo de la dirección. Tú y yo, queriendo más amor. Pa' mí no es suficiente. Yo quiero tu calor. Tú y yo, con esa conexión. Somos lo que la gente no ha visto de somos perfectos, es algo indiscutible. Mi estilo y tu estilo no están disponibles. Solo soy sensible cuando te tengo porque eres irresistible. Tus labios combinan con tus ojos, porque eres tan pretty que hasta yo de eso miento. Chica, necesito mis anteojos, quiero verte en noche hermosa de todos modos. Tú y yo, queriendo más amor. A mí no es suficiente, yo quiero tu calor. Tú y yo, con esa conexión, somos lo que la gente no ha visto de los dos. Tanto me falta, todas esas noches tan soñadas, que me levantes a mirar. Tú tienes pinta de indicada. Tanto me falta, todas esas noches tan soñadas, que me levantes a mirada. Tú tienes pinta de indicada.